Rasmus Andersson trash talking Tom Wilson was awesome last night. Andersson said he loves the trash talk, makes you feel alive a little bit. On the heels of that, Frankie, we need you to list it. Give us your top 5 trash talkers in the game today.
All right, Gino, there's a prerequisite to this. You have to be able to back it up in some way, shape, or form, and all these guys can do that. Coming in at number 5, Ryan Reaves, the heavyweight champion of the NHL. If he is going to go at you, which he will, and it's not scripted, he doesn't research it, it's off the cuff, but man, if he's going to come at you, you can't challenge him to a fight unless you're within that weight class. Always difficult to go at Ryan Reaves when he gets chirping. At number 4, Matthewchuk. I think with Matthewchuk, it's the volume, the amount that he can go at you in a game. Every scrum, every whistle, every time he goes by the bench just makes it that much more annoying, and he can back it up with his play. Coming in at number 3, Rasmus Andersson. It was pretty theatrical watching him go at Tom Wilson last night. We don't see a lot of the theatrics, but one of the better two-way defensemen in the NHL, he can back it up with his play, even though he is a little bit theatrical. Now, when we get into this top 2, we're looking at number 2, Drew Doughty. One of the best defensemen for a long time in the NHL, and one of those guys that will let you know just how bad of a player you are in comparison to him. Kind of hard to look at one of those guys in the eyes after and argue back, because you know chances are you are not as good as Drew Doughty. And number 1, of course, it has to be Brad Marchand, the king of trash talk. It's witty, it's off the cuff, he does his research, he knows exactly what he's going to come at you with, and so many times Brad Marchand has the kill shot when it comes to chirping. So one of those guys you don't necessarily want to engage with if you are a little bit on the insecure side on the ice, Gino.
Frankie, these are professional athletes. Is it easy for players just to ignore it, or does any of this trash talk actually land and have an impact?
No, it can get to you. You'd be shocked at how insecure some guys are about their game, about their looks, about their style. There's so many things you can go to. I remember there was a game I was playing on March 3rd, 2015, Vancouver Canucks, San Jose Sharks. I was a young player trying to make it in the league. I went -3 that night. It was the worst performance I had by far. And at one point in that game, fourth liner for San Jose, John Scott, is skating by the bench, yelling at the bench, saying, "Hey, put number 26 back on the ice so we can score another goal." That's how bad things got for me that night. And I remember just looking away thinking, please just don't make eye contact with this guy. I actually don't want to go back on the ice anymore, because chances are I would have got chalked up for another minus.
Oh, Frankie, trash talk. Live by the sword, die by the sword. It's listed with Frankie Corrado.